and welcome on back to Baseless Claims, our casual conversational comedy podcast. My name is Tay. I may have seen a dead body.
Boo! Gotcha. I'm Tori Thompson.
Sorry, you legitimately spooked me there. You can't do that to me.
Sorry. I came in a little strong with the scary stuff. My bad.
What the fuck, Tori? Come on.
Tori, I didn't hear you.
Fuck.
I didn't hear you. Tay screamed. Can you do your intro again? Skype kind of muted me.
Yeah, sure. Sorry. Boo! I got you again.
Damn it!
You just fucking suck. I got you
Tori.
so good. I'm Tori Thompson.
You can't do that.
Oh my God! My name is Tyler.
Boo! I got you again.
Fuck!
Sorry. I'm sorry. I know that I shouldn't be able to do that to Tyler.
You know it's spooky season. You can't do that to us.
I know. Tyler's been on edge since the clock ticked over into October.
My name is Tyler. The Boomers basketball rim, Matheson.
I need you to run that by me one more time, T.
Yeah, I need to digest every single word you just said. Every delectable word that just came out of your mouth.
The Boomers basketball rim, Matheson.
You're not scary when you do that.
No, you're very not scary with that at all.
So what did you do to these old people's basketball game?
Did you dunk on them?
No, I'm the basketball rim.
Wait,
Those
what?
boomers
Is this
don't
something?
suck me.
Tyler, is this a sex thing you legally have to tell me right now?
So they were dunking on you?
Yeah, the Boomers, they dunked on me.
Technically dunked in him.
And they didn't just get me like, yeah, I'll give you that. They got me good. The Boomers got me good.
Like shattering the backboard good?
Oh, God.
Like, if the backboard is my self-esteem, shattered.
That's a pretty strong backboard.
Dunzo.
But that also takes away the absolutely brilliant painting in my head. That was you forming your body into a hoop and letting old people throw balls into you.
Ooh.
That's, Tori.
That
Hey.
is artiste.
No, bad.
You painted a word picture in my mind. It was very literal with that, deciphering kind of how to picture that.
Let me run you through this basketball
please
game that I got into with the Boomers. First, we have to set up how I got to the basketball game. And obviously, it's not a literal basketball game, you fucking idiots. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to the audience, the fucking idiots out there.
Well, I took it quite literally, so I'll
Yeah.
put myself in that idiot category as well.
Okay. So I got a new TV last week in preparation for Cyberpunk, which I guess will never come out now. So
Game's
fuck
a
me,
myth.
I guess. But I got a 4K TV because I only had a 1080, and I was like, okay, I gotta upgrade. I want to do fucking 60 frames. I want to do 4K. I want to get my dick blown off.
Yeah, you want to have that HDR shit.
Yeah. So I got a new TV, and it's phenomenal. It's 4K HDR, got that 120 hertz refresh.
That's a
Ooh.
good refresh.
Stop, Tyler. I'm getting hot.
The problem with the TV, though, is that my brain is used to 1080. The only time I've ever seen 4K is on Tori's iMac when I'm watching an edit for like 30 seconds at a time. Never blasted into my brain for long increments of time.
Yeah, and Tyler, I don't want to dunk on you before you get to the actual dunking, but I will say that my screen is actually 5K.
Cool.
Sick. That
Don't
means
hate me
nothing.
because you ain't me, all right?
Whatever.
We just hate you because
Whatever.
you are you.
Nice.
Made me choke on my vape.
It does not help your case.
But I got this TV, and I love it and simultaneously hate it because the first night I tried watching something, it gave me like severe motion sickness. Not from because I already like fixed the like frame rate shit, but it's the 4K that just boggles my mind. It's just blasting right into my retinas, and I swear to God, it's making my brain more smooth by the day.
I think
played-
you already had a malfunction going on in that old engine of yours, because that shouldn't happen. I don't think resolution do that to people.
I've just never seen something so high resolution for that long. And it blasted my brain with its 5G waves and made it smooth.
And gave you coronavirus in the
And gave me
process.
COVID.
And gave you COVID.
Yeah. I played Spyro on that fucking thing. Let me tell you, that Spyro remaster, they didn't have to go that hard, but they did.
Yeah, how'd that dragon looking?
That dragon's looking a bit too high resolution for my liking. Look, they could have just shat out the polygons again, and I would have been like, cool, yeah, I love it. That's my Spyro. But instead, they made him way too high resolution, and it's fucking like, I swear to God, there's no frame rate cap on that game. It can go for miles.
Most games don't have frame rate caps. Sorry, as a PC gamer, I would know this.
Cool.
Again, we're getting to the part where we hate you because you are just you.
Yeah.
And
you got all the great games on PC too.
Eventually I do.
Cool.
Cool.
After people are done talking about it, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Hey,
Well,
did you get Marvel's Avengers? That looks pretty fun.
fuck Marvel's Avengers. I hate Disney and Marvel. Dumb.
Whatever.
Bad.
Shill. Anywho, so I had to go to my mom's where my grandma was, and she asked me like, "Oh, you got a new TV?" Because I had told my mom for the sake of like transporting it. Whatever. Everyone knew about my new TV. I wasn't bragging about it.
That it sounds a lot. People don't just go like,
Yeah.
Tyler, you got a pep in your step. Did you get yourself a new TV? Hey, bud, did you?
It's not like
Hey, I see that glimmer in your eye, pal.
it's not like a new shirt or like a new pair of pants. Like, is that a new pair of pants? Like, hey, you must have got a new TV. Your brain's looking pretty fucking smooth today.
Yeah, you look like you just saw 4K for the first time.
You just have to reply like, no, I don't want to talk about it. It's not important.
How big is it? Anywho, everyone knew I got a new TV, and my grandma was talking to me about it. And it's like, first of all, how do you talk to your grandmother about TVs? Like, she was asking me. I wasn't just sitting no, grandma, let me tell you about what 4K is, okay? Hey, grandma, shut the fuck up. You know what goddamn 120 hertz is?
You just pull down like a chart that's just happens to be there, and you pull out a big old stick, and you're like, step 1, resolution.
I pull out the fucking manual, like a brick of an owner's manual, throw it at her. Page 65, start fucking reading.
Test is on Monday.
But she was asking me about the TV, and I was like, yeah, it's nice. And she's like, what did you get? And I'm like, how much information do I give to a grandmother? Like, what the fuck do they know? And I was like, it's 4K. And she's like, what's that? You know what like 1080 is? It's like the step above that. I don't know. It's just clarity and stuff. She's like, oh, I'm shopping for a new TV. I just got one. I don't know if mine's 4K. Mine is OLED.
Boom.
Got him.
Damn, she was just playing straight dumb with you, T. She knew exactly what was up, and she was waiting for her chance to just kick you on your sweet little balls.
Look, it doesn't end there because she had to make it worse by like actually dunking on me then when she asked like, what size is the TV? And I said, I got a 50-inch TV. And she was like, oh, that's way too small. I could never see anything on that. I had to get a 65.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, that is Tyler, that is so sweet.
Dude, you were destroyed.
Yeah.
I didn't even.
Destroyed.
You got spanked pretty hard
What
by
did I
your
do
grandma.
to deserve that? That's bullshit, Grandma.
You bought a little bitch TV. That's what you did. You didn't get OLED. You only got a 50-inch. You might as well have just gotten a fucking tube TV and plugged in your Super Nintendo. Fucking nerd.
What? I didn't do anything to her, and she's just out here fucking dunking on me. 4K? Yeah, I mean, maybe 5 years ago I would have got that, but it's OLED now.
And she gives you like a knowing smile and smirk, like, yeah, I got you, bitch. And she flashes her gold tooth.
She flashes her fucking like email on her phone. That's her PS5 pre-order confirmation. Oh, you didn't get one? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I just got a PS4 Pro too. I don't even know what I'm going to do with that. Probably just trash it. Oh, you want it? I don't know. I'm just going to trash it. It's not worth anything.
She leaves it out on the front step for you to come pick up, and then just before you get out of your car, you're walking up the path to her front door, and then she just opens up the door, smashes it with a sledgehammer really quick, and then shuts the door.
And then throws out, like she's got another OLED TV that she just throws out the window as well.
And you just have to
shatters.
watch it. Yeah, you have to watch it just get fucking destroyed.
And she's just like, oh, that one was only 55. That's way too small. I just fucking threw it out.
And you actually use your TV for all sorts of stuff. Your grandma bought a 65-inch 4K OLED TV so she can watch fucking Maori or whatever.
No, she got it so she can watch her good British detective TV shows, Tori. God.
Okay, I respect her a little bit more for that one then.
I thought you were going to say her Great British Bake Off show, and I would have respected that.
No, she only watches British detective TV shows on Acorn.
Oh, so not like good, like she's not watching like Sherlock.
Well, Sherlock is on Acorn.
Okay. I don't know what Acorn is, I'm going to be honest. So apparently your grandma's got her fucking shit figured out.
Yeah, no. Like my grandma watches.
I don't subscribe to Hulu anymore. Fuck those corporate bastards.
My grandma, like, will only watch British, like, episodic detective TV shows. So, like, the American version would be CSI, but she watches the British versions of those shows. And then you tell her about something else, and she's like, no, that's bad. I don't like it. And it's not even like, oh, that's not for me. She just says definitively, that's bad.
They're like, oh, yeah, I'm pretty into Westworld. Have you ever seen it?
Oh, that sucks.
No, that's a bad show. But I do have a subscription to Crunchyroll where I only watch dubbed anime.
Tyler, hearing you say this about your grandma just deciding things are bad without, considering others' opinions, I guess the apple doesn't fall too far from the generational tree. I just wanted to get that out there.
Okay, but that's because you recommend, like, hey, you know what you should watch? This Sonic the Hedgehog animation made by a 5th grader, but it's actually really big on YouTube.
When have I ever done that to you?
Okay, Tay, give me a suggestion for a TV show that you think I should check out.
A suggestion for a TV show that I think you would like is, honestly, She-Ra.
No.
Why not?
Because it's bad.
You're... Okay.
Women aren't strong, except for Abby.
But yeah, that's how... And that was... hold on. Think of, like, Aaron Carter saying, that's how I beat Shaq, but instead, like, and that's how I got dunked on by boomers.
Yeah, you did. You really got your ass kicked with that one.
Yeah, fuck them.
That was a big old, like, bare-bottom baby spanking that you got.
Look, they lived through the Great Depression. I don't give one singular shit. They saw Eisenhower as president. I don't give a shit, okay? They don't deserve a better TV than me, okay?
No, she earned that OLED, I think.
No, I deserve it.
For what?
For being a good grandson.
What, for being a millennial? Because you want everything handed to you?
Oh, entitled. This is
Look,
why that generation hates us, Tyler. Because of people like you.
Because I want my grandma's very good TV. Whatever.
So, Tay, tell us about this dead body you saw.
Hey, yeah, cool. So I was driving home one day, and since it's 2020 and all I have are, like, thoughts that go...
Bad thoughts?
Yeah, exactly. Thoughts that go directly to the worst case scenario now. I was driving home, and I saw a blanket all wrapped up, like, nice in, like, a kind of a sushi roll kind of fashion on the side of the road. And instead of me thinking, oh...
Always have to bring Japan into this, don't you?
I'm going to continue. And instead of thinking to myself, oh, someone lost their blanket, that sucks, my immediate knee-jerk response was, that's a dead body. And it's still there. I initially saw it last week on, like, Thursday, and I just saw it again today.
Okay, you just clickbaited us.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? That's like... Yeah, you just definitely clickbaited us with that. You said I maybe saw a dead body.
Definitely
what you described
saw a
is
dead
a fucking folded up blanket, Tay. What the hell is this?
Hey guys, I'm gonna be honest. There's not a lot happening in my life right now, and I gotta cling to whatever I can.
Tay literally just fucking like YouTubered us.
Yeah, Tay, you're on a 5-minute timeout.
I saw a dead body. Definitely not clickbait. Story time.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Look, life's been rough the past couple
You
of
can't.
weeks.
You can't look back on all of the stuff that we have created, all the podcast episodes, any episodes of like the gameplays on the YouTube channel that you've been a part of, and think, I'm gonna say this, and this is going to go over very smoothly.
Tori, I'm going to let you in on a little trade secret.
Yeah.
Literally, anytime we hit the record button and you two are in my vicinity, I don't feel like anything I'm going to say will land. It is an absolute joy and epiphany when something does land with you guys. Like, you know the whole grandma blurted out the N-word thing last week? Yeah, that's still with me, and it will be with me until my grave with how much I
You're
need to
riding that
laugh.
high.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta ride that. Because here's the thing: cookies taste so sweet when you don't get cookies all the time. You know what I mean? So like when we give you those little nuggets, it's like, oh, yes.
But
when you do say you saw a folded blanket on the side of the road, I saw a dead body. That's not the same fucking thing, Tay. I know
See-
you're better than this. I've seen you better than this.
But Tori, the thing is, your whole cookie analogy falls apart, no pun intended, because what you're alluding is that when I'm not baking you fresh cookies out the oven, I'm throwing shit on a plate and giving it to you and saying, "Here's your meal, fucko."
Is that not what just happened?
It is.
Here's the thing, though, is that it's elevated because you give us shit. It's better. See, Tay, it's a great job. Like, I see this as a great job because that is like the perfect platter of shit that you just delivered to us. You put a bow on top of it and said, I made this just so special for you. And that's what makes it so sweeter when Tori and I fucking flip the plate in your face.
You took these out. You had been baking all day. You're just covered head to toe in flour, and you pulled the platter out and you kissed each and every little cookie, and you thought it was going to be so good. And then what we did was we mashed them all together into a ball and shoved them in your face.
We didn't even do that. We just like before Tay was able to like take it out of the oven, we just slammed the baking sheet into her face and it scalded her.
And look, is that a character flaw on Tyler and I's part? Yeah, but hey, we have power in numbers right here, baby.
Oh, what do you guys think about that for a new tagline for the show? Baseless Claims. We are flawed individuals.
Tyler would never admit that.
But we're stronger together. Well,
Yeah.
Tori and I.
Apes together strong.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. We can just totally steal, but we'll pitch shift it so we don't get copyright strikes for
Oh,
using
right,
that part of the movie. Yeah. So, being that it's Halloween, we put out a call for topics, and we got one that I am very, very excited to share. And this came in from Meg. Meg was excited and sent this in so long ago, like prepping for when we're going to do a Halloween episode. And so now I am going to introduce you guys to the topic of McKamey Manor. Now, I want to know, have either of you heard of McKamey Manor?
It rings a bell, but I don't recall off the top of my head.
Okay, so Tyler?
Oh, yeah. I'm here too. Wow.
What do you mean I'm here too?
I just wanted to say that.
You take up 66% of this show. Tori, 32. Me, 1.
Yeah, but don't you think that's fair?
Anyway,
Look-
what's this manor?
Anywho, no, I intentionally avoided looking this up because I knew you were reading it, so I don't know shit.
So McKamey Manor is a haunted house. There is a few locations around the United States, but it started in San Diego. This is not just any haunted house, though. This is a potentially 8-hour nightmarish torture room.
No, thank you.
So
Okay, when
Okay.
you say 8 hours, you mean like the standard, like judging by the sun's location in the sky, 8 hours, like the kind my watch and phone are set to.
8 hours, I believe, is the maximum. But according to this article, no one has actually made it the full time. There's a $20,000 cash prize. No one has ever made it.
Yep.
Wait,
and that
wait,
just rung the
wait.
bell with me. I know what this place is now.
Wait,
Yeah.
you're telling me
Yeah.
there's a $20,000 cash prize for whoever can just stay in this house?
Oh, Tyler, you have no idea. So let me get into a little bit about McKamey Manor here. So it might be the world's scariest haunted house, and it's almost certain to leave you shaking. There are locations in San Diego, Huntsville, Alabama, and Nashville, Tennessee. So if you want to go ahead and do that, go for it. It starts off with a simulated abduction, and you are going to be stuck. Basically, you have to sign this huge waiver. It's like a 40-page waiver or something like that, and it basically takes away all of your human rights.
Well, you guys sign Apple contracts with the click of a button, so you're used to that.
No, I think that this is much worse. So it breaks it down into a couple different categories here. We're gonna run through. So there are disgusting consequences for getting sick. People frequently lose control of their functions when they're truly frightened. Usually, the only consequences associated with this are embarrassment and having to leave without seeing the entire haunt. As with everything else, McKamey Manor sees these instances as a way to further torment attendees. Namely, anyone who throws up runs the risk of being forcibly fed their own vomit.
Oh, is that like, even if I signed a waiver, I don't think that's like, I don't think you could commit a crime and then just say like, I'm sorry, they signed a piece of paper.
I don't know how to, like, this is such a big experience. I don't know how to, like, without giving you a ton of information right away, like, you're going to understand how fucked up this is as we go through this article.
Tyler, can you please tell me what chapter, section, and article in the U.S. law books does it say that it is illegal to feed someone their own vomit?
That's assault. That's basically assault and battery. Like, I'm pretty
waive
sure.
You can waive your own assault in a waiver. Not that I know that.
Here's the thing. I don't think someone else can just bang your head against a table and then just be like, sorry, look, your signature's right here. There's literally nothing you can do.
Yeah, no, you can do that.
Yeah, Tyler, let's just continue on because I don't think you're quite understanding this yet. Number 2, attendees sign an extensive waiver that makes everything legal. Only people who make it through McKamey's extensive screening process receive a copy of its legal waiver. Some sites claim to have copies of the waiver, though an examination of its contents have led some people to question its legality. As with other extreme haunted houses, there are many stipulations attendees must agree to, including allowing McKamey Manor's actors to physically and emotionally harm them. Participants also agree to not touch or harm the actors, no matter what they're dishing out. Perhaps the most disturbingly, the waiver requires the signers to acknowledge they may end up with broken fingers or even experience getting buried alive. And the kicker, they're required to waive all rights to sue, which makes people wonder if you can really succumb from the fear. So they make you sign the waiver, fully letting you know that you might have broken fingers, lacerations. I also have a few photos of some of the waivers here. And the things are saying, it says things like, number 49, participant fully understands and agrees that they may come in contact with carbon monoxide poisoning with regard to use of artificial fog.
Oh, with artificial fog, okay.
Yep. The participant fully understands and agrees that they may be fish hooked, which may inadvertently cause rippage through the mouth area.
No, you can't. No.
Tyler, you're going to love this one. Number 59. Participant fully understands and agrees that if they are selected to visit the, quote, dentist, unquote, that they may have a tooth extracted without Novocaine and will not hold McKamey Manor liable.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's... Okay, these are unconfirmed waivers, right?
People question their legality.
I was going to say, hey, Tori, what's number 69 on there?
Yeah.
I don't think I have 69 on here.
Well, what's
Oh, I do. 69. Participant fully understands and agrees that medication may be given that induces hallucinations or sedatives given in the pill form or by hypodermic needle at McKamey Manor's discretion.
I simply, like, my mind can't wrap around, so I simply refuse to accept that, like, someone can just commit crimes and say, no, it's a haunted house, though.
Yeah.
I took out their tooth because it's a haunted house. And they're just actors? I'm sorry. What actor, if whoever is acting in that haunted house needs to be fucking thrown in jail if they're like,
Yes.
yeah, my role of a lifetime is wanting to remove people's teeth. You are fucked.
I recommend everyone go on YouTube and search McKamey Manor. And when I did it, the first thing that popped up was like a small little piece, a video done by The Guardian. And it shows you just how fucked up the people who work there are. Like, the dude seems super normal, but he's got like a real torture fetish or something, because he's there the whole time with the camera filming these people.
Yeah, I think they had a major like national news story about them too.
Oh, I'm sure they have.
And
many
that's I
times.
think where I've heard about this place beforehand.
So attendees have their face held in water. Imagine your hands are bound, you're on your knees, and someone shoves your face in disgusting, foul-smelling water. They hold you down for a few seconds before pulling your head up and dunking it again. Haunt survivor Amy Milligan alleges the site's videos purposefully avoid showing the most physical and psychologically damaging moments. Milligan claims she was held underwater repeatedly and subjected to the laughter of the employees who ignored her pleas for help.
Hey,
Yeah.
Fucked up. Again, the employees all need to go to federal prison isolation chambers, never let them out. Death is too easy of a punishment for them. B,
Yeah.
it's fucked that they make you sign a waiver that's like, no, they can do whatever they want to you, but
Yeah.
you can't even say, hey, Dunzo, uncle, help me. Or
Yeah,
you
no,
can't
there's
like
no safe words.
strike back when you're fighting for your literal life.
No, they can take legal action on you.
Yeah, setting up a safe word is paramount in this kind of a thing, and not having one is a gigantic red flag.
No, they just stop it whenever, like, people can be pleading to get out, and the haunters can just be like, I'm going to leave you in here for another 3 hours, and then we'll let you go.
Oh, look, it might just be me because I'm built different.
Okay.
But
Sure.
no, like if someone
During
was
the last 6 months or so, all they've done is had people who tested positive for COVID cough into your mouth.
And that's the whole thing.
They don't even do the simulated abduction, which let's be honest, if they're simulating an abduction for real, it's a real abduction.
Yeah, no, that's just an abduction that you agreed to.
the whole haunted house is like the definition of, no, this is simulated waterboarding. Yeah, that's exactly what we said in the fucking Abu Ghraib prison we set up, but it's still like illegal. You can't just call it simulated and then say, no, that's fine. Or no, actually, maybe they did take a page out of U.S. history and they're like, oh, that's how we get away with it.
Yeah, this guy's not pulling this shit out of his ass. Like, he's seen some shit and been like, I want to do that to someone pretty bad.
And I can make them pay for it.
They don't have to pay for it. It's free to do, but you have to undergo a sports physical. You have to be mentally and physically cleared by a physician. You have to have health insurance, and you have to sign the waiver.
Oh, okay.
But the only thing it costs you is 4 cans of dog food that are then given to a Greyhound
Shelter.
charity, I guess.
Oh, at least they're a charitable organization.
At least there's that. Okay, next one.
Well, yeah, they pull out your teeth for free. That's pretty fucking charitable.
Do cockroaches freak you out? Are you arachnophobic? If you answered yes to either of these questions, you probably shouldn't get on the McKamey Manor waitlist. Previous haunt participants have faced tarantulas and cockroaches while locked into a coffin. Even worse, an unknown gas pumps into the coffin while participants attempt to keep their fears and the critters at bay.
So, the thing about the tarantulas is that they're not sensitive creatures. If you look at a tarantula funny, it'll bite you.
Is that true?
Yeah, dude.
Why do people
Tarantulas-
keep those as pets then? What sick fucks do that?
Right, but you the people who have them as pets can take them out and hold them in their hands and everything, only after literal years of getting trust from the spider, and you can't move fast at all near that thing, or it will freak the fuck out.
Can we all agree right now that people who get tarantulas as pets are just trying to seem interesting?
No.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
I could have 100% guessed exactly what both of you were going to say to that.
That's
okay.
100% true, Tori.
Police won't help people who believe the haunt went
Surprise.
too far. While there have been several haunted house deaths, no one has perished at McKamey Manor. Nevertheless, there have definitely been some emotional and physical effects. In a few cases, people who took the McKamey Manor tour attempted to take legal action against the owner, but due to the waivers they signed, police said there was nothing they could do. So that just shows you they can do it. They can get you to sign a waiver and then rip your fucking teeth out with no Novocaine.
You know what the problem with that sentence you just said was? Police said that that there was nothing they could do. You should be talking to a lawyer, motherfucker.
They say that literally all the fucking time.
No, all the participants I saw were white, so they should have been eager to help.
Ah,
So
shit.
isn't it like a thing that a lawyer can look over a contract or a waiver and be like, yeah, no, this is way not like legal at all.
Apparently, Russ McKamey is a better lawyer than all lawyers because no one has sued them. And all of the, like, you'll see the types of people who do this if you watch that video that I recommended, because
I can imagine.
I feel like they had to be mentally, like a doctor had to like say they were mentally cleared to do it. I don't buy that. I don't buy that these people are mentally sound. Whether you're male or female, a visit to McKamey Manor will probably include losing at least part of your hair. In fact, entering the haunt with hair provides actors with another way to inflict pain. It's common for employees to grab people by the head and rip out a handful of hair. Some haunt attendees have even been shaved bald while they're tied down. And in the video, I saw him take the hair that they shaved off and shove it in her mouth.
Yeah, I'm going with a shaved head. I'm going freshly shaved.
They go
Yeah.
freshly shaved, covered in Vaseline so they can't grab you.
Yeah, I'd like to see them try and fucking catch me. I'm gonna wear a fucking Sonic suit greased up in oil, and they're all gonna slip behind me because I leave an oil trail.
Oh,
just
Tyler, you
fucking
really
slide-
want to make them mad, though? The minute they do actually catch you because they cut you off in a narrow hallway, all of your teeth are getting ripped out.
How are they gonna catch me, Tori? I can move at Sonic speed.
And when you slip around on the ground, unable to control yourself because of how fast you're going, you'll just look at one of them as you fly by and go, that 20,000's as good as mine.
Yeah, it's a severely fucked up thing. Like, I could keep going and going and going on all of the things that this article is listing out, but frankly, you fucking understand how. Like, how is this legal? If you watch they have a YouTube channel too. The dude films everything and makes like 2-hour documentaries and puts them all in his shitty YouTube channel that he edits in iMovie.
That's the worst offense that they've done.
He fucking loves it.
You know what the thing is? The reason he hasn't gotten sued or anything yet is because he's under federal investigation, and the feds are just waiting for that one time that he goes just a tidbit too far, and then they have all of the evidence in the world.
The fucking dude, he was talking about like injuries that had happened on the premises in the past, and he's like, yeah, about 7 years ago we had a heart attack. Good stuff.
I feel like he's just trying to be edgy.
I think he's a severely fucked up individual. Hey, Tyler, number 65 on the waiver is participant fully understands and agrees that water torture may be used.
That's kind of everywhere you go, though. I'm pretty sure I signed that on a water park waiver once.
That's true. You very well could have.
I'm pretty sure to get in anyway. Like, I'm almost positive when I signed that Apple agreement, it says something about Steve Jobs, the ghost of, can fucking waterboard me for fun.
Yeah. I don't know what like there. One of the stories was that a Marine veteran who, like, you might
God bless.
You might think like, oh, that's a kind of person that you think would be able to handle this type of like physical stress or something like that. And there's footage of him laying on the ground being completely unresponsive, having gone into full-blown shock. His body going into full-blown shock.
Yeah, that's the person I would not want in there because they'd have a PTSD attack.
Yeah, exactly.
They just went limp.
Well, they lucked out because it's either they go limp or they go on a fucking blood psycho rage because they can't control themselves.
I'd rather they do that and rid the world of those fucking employees.
That's fair.
You can't say you're an actor. I guarantee on their resume they wrote actor. I don't think so.
they're labeled as the act. No, you have to have gone through it in order to be one of the actors. You
Okay.
can't just apply for it. You have to have been through it already.
Yeah, okay.
In the
okay.
last hour of the 8 hours, it's actually just like some sort of fucking ritual. And they swear you in.
They swear you into the Brotherhood or anything. But hey, no one's made it the 8 hours. In the Guardian video, a lady was doing it for the second time because she wanted to see if she could push herself further, which is the most fucked up thing. But as soon as they do let you go, this is the one light note, they give you a blanket and cookie.
Wow.
Oh,
To
Aw.
calm you down.
Thanks. That's it?
Hey, we established that sometimes a cookie is all you two need.
I guess so. I don't know if my body, like, if I had a heart attack and they had to let me go, and then they're like, "Hey, we brought you a cookie. Sorry for giving you a heart attack." I don't know if I would be like, "Oh, I feel better now."
And then they take the cookie and throw it away and go, "Psych, bitch, you signed a waiver."
And then they start fucking waterboarding you right in the hospital bed.
With the glass of milk that they gave you.
They're like, your 8 hours isn't up, you son of a bitch. If you signed it in the waiver, we can waterboard you anywhere.
I genuinely don't understand how this is a legal thing to do. It is the most buck wild shit. I'm not joking. Everyone go search McKamey Manor on YouTube and see the craziest shit you've ever seen in your life. As the people, they haven't even signed the waivers yet, and they're already being abducted and like smacking them around, and they're having them read the waiver aloud.
Extremely
They make them read it
illegal.
aloud as they're shoving like shit in your mouth and like smacking you and pulling your hair and stuff. And it's like, what the fuck is happening right now?
Coercing you to sign a waiver is absolutely illegal.
What do you think would happen if you accidentally killed an employee?
You would go to jail for manslaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you think they'd just fucking kill you right there? I feel like you wouldn't go to jail because they'd just fucking kill you.
Like they'd be like, oh, they killed each other during the, like it had gone too far or something. Probably.
But in the waiver, they did let us use their body as a prop in the McKamey house, so we will be using both of their bodies in the next installment. Sign up today.
Yeah, we're gonna cut out their intestines and shove them in people's mouths.
I wonder what that would feel like.
Not good.
Hey, picture spaghetti but big. What are you giving me? It's a scary big spaghetti, they would say, as they shave your head.
Mamma mia.
What's like the worst form of torture that they could possibly give you? Like in that way. Like it's not actually intestines. It's just, this is spaghetti, but too big. That's creepy.
Yeah.
Where did we even get these big noodles?
We want you to eat this raspberry Danish, but it's stale.
We want you to eat this non-filled donut. Oops.
Oops, it's so dry. Oh, no, you can't have water, you nasty little piggy. I don't understand what mentality you have to be in, because that's not even like doing something that's like kind of painful just to like see if you can get through it is like fucking doing hot ones or something like that. It's not, I want to be physically tortured. Like the lady in the video, when she came out of it, had cuts and shit all over her legs. Half of her head was shaved. She was like crying and had like blood on her face. And they're all just clapping for her as she's like, you can see a close-up of her hand shaking uncontrollably.
My lawyers have advised me to say no comment.
I bet when they go in there, it's not even like a haunted house and it's not even scary. They just sit them down and like, you know, have a good chat. And then they're like, okay, this is all for show. Like when you go outside, like we're going to set dress you essentially and go outside and act really scared. Everyone that goes through is an actor. And that's the tryout to become the employee.
Tyler, that's what I would think if if fucking Russ McKamey didn't film all of it on his shitty camcorder and put it out on YouTube for
They're
everyone
all
to
just
see.
good actors. They already stated they only hire actors who have gone through it. That's just the job interview, Tori. Nothing actually happens. It's just a job interview.
They weren't actors previous to going through it. They went through it and then said, oh, I'd like to inflict that on another human.
Where do you think Ryan Gosling got his start, Tori? Where do you think Ryan Gosling got his start?
By breaking fingers.
He was breaking fingers and feeding you big spaghetti.
This is Ryan Gosling's big spaghetti. How'd he get noodles that big? No one knows. Here, have a bite, won't you?
And then the camera pans over and just shows a gutted human being.
Okay, how about instead of big spaghetti, it's a mug of mayo,
Go fuck yourself, Tay.
and they have to drink.
Why
all
would you?
of it.
That's the scariest thing that's been said today.
I would look at them and lick the mug clean.
Tyler, she said mayo, not Miracle Whip.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh!
You like a little sweetness in your sauce.
Why the fuck would I ever eat mayo?
I don't know. It's all right.
It's nasty, nasty egg cum, and nobody wants it. Everybody agrees that mayo is disgusting.
No, I like a little bit on my sandwich.
It's just egg water. Wait, are you saying Miracle Whip or mayonnaise?
mayonnaise.
Oh, go to hell. Go to hell.
I like a light spread of
Go to
mayonnaise
hell.
on my ham and cheese sandwiches.
You see, at the beginning, this seemed like, oh, this is fun. I'd love to try that out.
Oh, it's like an extra scary one. Ooh.
And now I have a problem because
I'm glad you have at least one.
I have one problem. I don't do haunted houses because I have a tendency of
To
trying
pee your
to
pants. Yep, I understand.
No, I piss and then shit and then cum.
And the haunters are fine with everything except for when they get they're like, what the like all of a sudden under the black lights, they're like, what the fuck? Who did this to me?
And then I scurry off into the hallway in my Sonic suit running so fast, all lubed up, and I'm like, ha,
Catch
gotcha.
that greasy boy. And then they all like Scooby-Doo, you just like doodle 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 as their feet all circle and then they fucking
Catch that greasy hedgehog boy.
And you're like all in one hallway with doors along the side and going in and out of them on either side of the hallway.
Yep.
I have a real tendency in a haunted house to try and diffuse the situation because that's all I know how to do is diffuse with humor.
Yep.
And I end up I remember one time I was in a haunted house and dude had the axe and he was like, ah, and I just all I could do was just, do you have job resumes? How long have you worked here for? And then he just put it down and he was like, I've worked here for about 3 years now. And it's like, oh, sick, that worked.
I've worked here for about 3 years now, and I gotta say, there's no benefits, and I'm not really having a good time. And that's where you get scared.
There's no health care benefits.
Corporate burnout.
The people who do haunted house, like the haunters, they just fucking love it. They just love scaring the shit out of people.
See, I feel like the haunted house industry is failing right now. One, because COVID, obviously. But
Yeah,
two,
I'm failing
because
right now because of that
like
too.
the Zoomer humor is like, haha, wish I was dead. So like they have no tangible fears anymore. So when they go into a haunted house and some guy comes out with a chainsaw and is like, I'm gonna kill you, all the Zoomers just go, huh, mood.
Do it. Big mood. Big vibe.
Yeah.
I feel you. Big.
I think that's maybe why McKamey Manor is so good, because normally it's like, I have an axe and you know it's blunt and this costume is kind of cheap. They're just gonna fucking grab you, strap you down, snap your fingers, and start shaving your head and like putting snakes on you and stuff. Like there's nothing intangible about it. It's fully like, no, you're going to actually live through this.
I mean, I bet I could get through with Zoomer humor. Just
start-
pulling out my teeth and just like, literally, like, this is such a big mood. Like, fucking rip my teeth out, daddy.
Oh my God.
Rip my teeth out and feed me hair, you big sexy man.
Yeah, it rips your tooth out. Ooh, was I bad, daddy?
Counter scare them with cringe culture.
I don't even know what you could say to them that would, because they, like I said, they all belong in a fucking federal prison.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to do that and you, like, I don't believe that they get paid because the operation makes no money. So you gotta imagine that the people who do that job enjoy it in some way that is very, very deep inside. I'm not saying it's necessarily a kink, but I'm also saying it's probably a kink.
It's probably a kink.
So it's gotta be like
Because that nothing drives people to do that. It's
More
not
than
just like
their
I
kinks,
think it's
yeah.
funny to scare people. That is some Dexter shit. Like that is some I saw my mother murdered with a chainsaw in front of me when I was 3, and now I have dreams of blood.
if your like arms are out, like if you're like kind of T-posing on the dentist's operation table and he accidentally, brushes close by, like you'll probably feel a chubby. But maybe that's the loophole. If he makes you accidentally touch his penis, yeah, you can't sue McKamey Manor, but you can cancel the fuck out of him on Twitter.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, Tyler, you may have just figured out the one key to beating that haunted house.
You fucking cancel them.
Yeah, it's the court of public appeals, or not public appeals, public opinion. That's what's going to take down McKamey Manor.
They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna, like, someone is like running by and they're kind of like doing the like powwow dance and doing the whatever, like the, what's that called? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't
probably
continue
nothing
on
good.
that. I'll get myself canceled.
What are you doing?
Oops, I tripped and got myself canceled. Whoops.
Whoopsie.
I fell into a big cancel pool. But no, like someone's running around you. They're like wearing like a Native American headdress. And then you're just like, you stop and you're just like, really? I'm taking a picture of this. You're getting fucking canceled on Twitter. That's fucked. Why would you do that?
Yeah, one TikTok could cancel them.
One. And the Zoomers, they know how to talk the ticks.
Yeah, they love this stuff.
Zoomers can't get enough of that shit. Tori, I don't.
Although people already tried to take them down, though, because if you guys watch any of the videos and look at the comment section, it's everybody saying how they should be in prison.
Yes.
There's not
Okay.
a single good comment on any of the videos that I saw. I watched 3 of them.
What's the like to dislike ratio?
Surprisingly, like, even. It's not like 20,000 dislikes, 1 like. It's like 100 dislikes and 108 likes.
Oh, so like a 50-50 kind of spread?
It's like it's pretty close.
Wait a minute. I think I got another way to put this haunted house out of business for good.
Yeah.
What'd you say the owner's name was?
Russ McKamey.
Russ McKamey? Let's just fucking dox him.
Oh, yeah.
He does it in his house. His house is McKamey Manor. You can't
Oh.
dox him.
Wait. So wait.
Yeah,
hold
no,
on.
this is
He
a
has
1,000.
3 young
Nope.
children too.
That basically solidified that it's a kink in my mind.
Wait a
he
minute.
does it like in his backyard.
Tori,
Yeah.
I fucking got him.
Yeah.
So, while he doesn't make a profit, he could be proven to be running a business out of his home address, which according to federal tax code is illegal. And
He
I
doesn't
think
pay
it's a
taxes on
nonprofit.
on the business. He doesn't pay taxes.
Shh.
I
If
love
we
what you're
can-
trying to do, Tyler,
If
but
we can
it's
get a
not gonna
hold
work.
of Russ McKamey's taxes, we can fucking take him down. If the FBI won't do it, we'll get the IRS.
Hey, do you want to know maybe the most chilling thing of all? Is that in the video by The Guardian, they asked the kids why they think Dad does this. And all of the kids were like smiling and laughing. And they were like, because he likes torturing people and he likes being tortured.
Huh.
Get those kids out of the house right now. If the FBI and the IRS can't do it, Child Protective Services can.
Yeah. And I'm talking these kids are like 5.
Get them out of
that-
the house.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
very, very concerning.
Get them out.
So, Meg, thank you for fucking ruining my life. And now my whole purpose is just to get Russ McKamey thrown into federal prison.
This is the 2021 mission. It is no longer Coney 2012.
Yeah, this is no. Yeah.
This is Russ. This is McKamey 2021. We're going to fucking take him down.
The man needs to be taken out.
Someone
'cause
needs to his house.
something is severely wrong with him mentally.
I don't think I can actually legally say someone should his house on a podcast.
Yeah, no, you should probably.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna. That's gotta get cut.
Yeah. You're gonna have to make people sign a 40-page waiver to listen to this podcast.
And if you're listening to this podcast on Friday, hey, join us tomorrow. We're going to have a Halloween live stream. I promise it won't be anything like the McKamey Manor. If maybe it will be, whatever you like.
It will be for the pumpkins.
Yeah, I guess for the pumpkins. But yeah, if you guys are unaware, we will be doing a live stream on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, Shapeless Media, and we're going to be doing some drunk pumpkin carving, and we have a whole drinking game going throughout, so you can swing by live and be part of the conversation, give us questions, all that kind of good stuff. It should be a really fun time.
We have drinking rules posted
yep.
on the YouTube channel, so you can follow along if you are over 21 years of age. I don't want that bullshit of, oh, well, in Europe, No. We're doing USA rules, 21 and up, baby. That's it.
And we're specifically putting out a document because if we just talked about it on the podcast, then it's international waters and you'd have to listen to us. But if it's in written form, you have to listen to it.
Yeah, so if you go over to @ShapelessMedia on Twitter, you're going to see the drinking rules game if you want to stop by and participate. And because no one can fucking enjoy Halloween this year because we're stuck in this goddamn pandemic, then you know what? What's better than watching some of your favorite internet personalities get drunk and you just get drunk and stare at your fucking computer screen with us
and ignoring the sad overtones of that.
It's interactive because we're going to be taking, comments. We're going to be taking topics. We're going to be in the chat with you guys. We're going to see if it's even possible to get people on with us. Who knows? Maybe we can include some audio. We'll figure it out, but we'll all be smashed. So look forward to that. Also, it might be like McKamey Manor because, hey, we're holding knives and intoxicated. All I'm saying is last Halloween, I dinged myself pretty bad with an axe in the leg, so I don't have a good track record.
Oh, my God. I remember that.
Did you carve a pumpkin with an axe?
No, he was just being an idiot.
Yeah, that's more on brand.
Best leave them she-birds alone.
You know what else we should leave alone? This podcast. So if you liked it, go ahead and leave us a comment, favorite, review. It really helps the show out. Gives us more stuff to talk about too. All the comments give us fuel for the fire, so to speak, and we love interacting with people. So go ahead and leave your little comments and reviews. They really help.
Your little comments. I won't patronize you like Tay just did. Okay, Tay just patronized you. And you know what? I think your reviews and comments aren't that little. They're big in my heart, okay? Because they mean so much to me. Obviously, Tay doesn't feel the same. Something's wrong with her, but it means so much to me.
And it means so much to me. Yeah. When
Tori,
you go
shut up. This is about me right now, okay?
Sorry,
Tori?
Sorry. Yes, Dad?
I'll let you...
Tyler, sorry.
Tori, I'll let you go after.
Yep.
Right now, I'm bullying Tay, okay? My turn.
Okay.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn? Okay, so if you want to go over to our podcatchers that we're on, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, any of those, leave a review and a rating there. That's also extremely, extremely helpful to us. And as we mentioned, we have a YouTube channel, Shapeless Media. You can go find over 600 videos on there. We're posting every week. And
that's where you'll see the live stream.
That's where you see the good live stream we're going to do.
Tomorrow,
so
Saturday, October 31st, 7 p.m. Central Time. Be there. Be square. If you're underage, you can still join the stream. It's not an 18-plus stream. It's not a 21-plus stream. Anyone can join. You just can't drink.
Anyone can join. But yeah, come if you're over 21, have a drink with us. If you're under 21, just have a good laugh with us. It'll be a good time.
And as always, doodly-doo, goodbye. That's what we always say.
We're not ending it on that. I know I've had some stinker outros. We are not ending it on that.
The other option is that we do a Poddex card, which I do have ready right here.
Thank you.
But I feel like we can't just talk about this legal torture and then be like, okay, time for that Poddex last laugh. But look, if tradition calls for it, I will read this card. It's up to you guys. You guys are tradition.
It's pretty much legal torture that we have to read these under contract anyway on our show, because if you go to poddex.com and enter code word SWORDWATCH, all one word at checkout, you'll get, is it 10% off?
It's 10% off your first order, yeah. Yeah,
this is our torture. This is our torture.
This is our, like Sisyphus, we are bound to hell.
fucking, what's his face? Jeremy McKavey? What's his fucking name?
Russ McKamey.
Russ McKamey. Fucking, this is our torture. We wronged him in a past life, and now he makes us read pod dex cards every fucking Friday. Here's
right.
another.
All right. Are you guys ready for the
Why do you
the
ask?
patented-
Why do you ask?
I don't, because I just I want you to get your mental space right before this card,
We
before
can't.
these fucking vile words spew
There's
out of
no
my...
level of preparedness that we could possibly feel in order to prepare for this.
This is worse than getting teeth removed.
If your office had a show and tell for adults, what would be one thing you'd be proud to display?
Big spaghetti.